Howdy everyone, Dr. Regev here. So, what's new in the Radar Academy side? Now the Academy has a new section, it's a lab in which you can buy the RadarHat Plus radar. That is a hat sitting on a Raspberry Pi 5 with an Infineon chip on it. You can buy it in discount in my Academy, and then you guys can download my SDK and basically just start and developing your own applications. One of the demos I have there is, for example, this CFAR detection demo. The CFAR detection demo is, you can see here on the top left, the CFAR threshold. On down here in gray, you can see the range profile. I have a corner reflector that the radar, as you see here in the bottom right, the radar is mounted on a mount, and it's looking straight at the corner reflector at 2.5 meters away, and you can see it here. There are some bumps here. You can see there are other reflectors in the room. Obviously, I'm not in an anechoic chamber, and you can now play with the CFAR as we learned in the course. You can choose to do a smaller RAW CFAR and assess the behavior. You can do greater of CFAR. You can see the threshold, how it changes from each CFAR variant to CFAR variant. Trimmed CFAR, OS CFAR, order statistic, trimmed mean CFAR, and adaptive CFAR. The nice thing about adaptive CFAR is that you can see, like this down, you can see here the mixture of how much time is it doing the CFAR, the GO-CFAR, and so on inside the range profile. Okay, you can change the parameters. Let's go back to the CFAR, for example. So here you can change the PFA. You can make it lower, and then more pulsars or more targets will be detected. You can make it sorry, this was higher. You can make it lower, then just this target, this corner reflector will stick out, so to speak. And you can also place a target on this image, and then on this graph, and then whatever is inside it, the target vicinity as you placed it, will be considered in order to measure our PFA and PD. And you can see that obviously the PD now is almost 100%. There is no misses because the threshold is so high. There is no misses, and you can see the working the rock curve, which is a nice with an AUC of 0.87 area under curve. You can see that it's almost straight, a straight line. So it's a very nice rock curve there. And you guys can experiment with that, obviously, and learn all of the CFAR intrinsics and variants as you go along the course. And you can, let's take down the PFA, add some more falses here. Now you can see that the actual false alarm, as it measured with respect to this target, is definitely higher. And in an average, it will be what is the CFAR, the PFA that we set here. Okay. You can see that the point, our working point, is shifting here, and the AUC is still nice, but the working point is now reflecting a CFAR that is much higher. All right, so this is this demo, but we can definitely choose another RX. There are three receivers here, 3 antennas. So excuse me. So we can choose another antenna and experiment on the other antenna. We can also record the raw data from it. Let me hit the record button, stop button, and it will put a file in the data directory. So this is stuff that you and obviously it's all in the SDK. So you guys have all these CFAR and CFAR variants as in Python. You just import it from the DSP library, from the Regev Academy DSP library. So you guys will get the SDK and will purchase this radar and will start learning radar by doing. Okay, thank you for being here, and if you like it, please let me know. If you have any questions, improvements, let me know. Until next time, Regev out.